All right, what's up? Shout out to the playback. Do this top five free smoke UGC fighters, top level. We're gonna get to it. Rainy day, man. Rainy ass day today. One of the spots. So I'm gonna put it in my particular order of who I feel is top five free smoke in boxing. I think that's important. These are the ones that are setting the bar high. You know, they holding the torch for the real boxing fans, the ones that want to see the best fights, the ones that are challenging themselves at the world class level, the elite level. Coming in at number five, man, is none other than Shakur Stevenson. This guy's a unified champion, and he's won in multiple weight classes. And he went up into a weight class now, currently, where there's a lot of money to be made and an opportunity to add to legacy. You got the Devin Haney option, fight him for undisputed if he's victorious over Lomachenko, or take the winner out of Tank and Ryan Garcia. Get the bag, raise your profile, your status to another level, and sky's the limit. Shakur Stevenson is sitting in my number five spot for being one of them fighters that's free smoke. They'll fight anybody in and around a weight class. He's proven that. I haven't seen anything yet from Shakur Stevenson that would tell me that he's not free smoke. Doing this live so that everybody can tune in. Let me drop the link to my peoples real quick so they can tune in. And like I put in the title, it's up for debate. Everybody got different picks and stuff like that. Tank ain't going near that dude. What's up, LaRon? Charles and LaRon, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We dropped this link. I know the homie up already. So that's Shakur at number five spot. Number four. Number four. Houston. Undisputed. Real deal. Big Charlo. Big Zion. Big champ shit. I got Jamil Charlo at my number four spot, man. He probably will be higher, but he's been at the same weight class. But he's been dominating in that weight class, pretty much welcoming all competitors. How do I know this? Because he's undisputed. So when you go after all the belts, you tell me that you want all of the smoke. When all roads lead to you, you want all the smoke. You know, you got mandatories to deal with. And shit, when you numero uno, everybody coming for you. It's just one option. It's one path. Jamel's in my number four spot. One loss, but avenged that loss versus Tony Harrison. Since then, has been on a tear, dominating. And putting on for shit, his last name, Charlo, putting on for the city of Houston, putting on for the state of Texas. They got that Derrick James and Derrick James and Jamel Charlo merge going on where, hey man, you got some Dallas and Houston collaboration where they making big things happen. You know, what's going on, Arcone?
Yeah, all good, brother Black. Just at work here listening in, you know what I mean?
We here. Glad to have you.
What's on your mind
Yeah,
today?
man. So just doing the top five free smoke list, man. You know, my personal picks. I had Shakur Stevenson at number five, and currently doing the number four spot with Jermel Charlo.
Okay. Let me hear the rest. Yeah, they sound good to me.
Okay. So just giving my criteria, I think that Jermel is dominating in his division. When you get all the belts, you prove that you want all the smoke because all roads lead to you. So I think that I said he would have been higher, but he's only been in one weight class. But he's been dominating, So I definitely got Jamel as a solid number four on my list, man. And I'm gonna move along to my number three. Sitting at number three, Niola, in the way. They call him the monster icon. I think that this guy is well deserving of this number three spot on my list. I think he is a free smoke. He'll fight anybody in and around his weight class. He cleared out a division. He's undisputed, and now going up in weight to challenge the unified champion, Stephen Fulton. So that tells me you free smoke. You want all of the smoke. You undisputed. You vacate all the belts. You're like, okay, been there, done that. I'm on to bigger and better things. He's on to conquering of the division and conquer undefeated fighter. It's a tall task, but I got to tip my hat to him that he's going after it because we just don't see it a whole lot in this sport today. What's going on, Charles? Charles, you with us? All right, well, he'll get with us. But yeah, I think Japan's prize prize fighter Naoya Monster Inoue is great for boxing. He's willing to fight people on the other side of the street, on his side of the street. Don't matter, you know. Who do they think is better? Then I'll fight him. That's his attitude. I think he's got great skills. He's proven it. He's undefeated.
All right, cool.
Dominating.
What up?
We're here.
Yeah, I had to figure out this audio bullshit, this fucking Bluetooth shit.
If the audio is messing up, let me know, man.
Nah. When you dropped it in the Hangout, it gave me like different options and shit. It usually don't do that.
Oh, okay. That's that
You know what I
NASA
mean?
phone you got, man.
Yeah, Android, team Android all day.
Yeah, man. We don't hang with all that iPhone shit. So
Nah,
yeah, man, that's
facts.
Nio's at my number three spot. He free smoke to me, bro.
All
Um,
right, all right.
so we down to our last two, then we open it up. In my number two spot, Olazana Usyk. I think Usyk, man, well deserving of this spot right here. He cleared out the cruiserweight division, won the World Boxing Super Series, won the Muhammad Ali Trophy, and went up to heavyweight, the most dangerous division in boxing, where it's really like Master P shit, no limit on weight, no limit. You can get in there with a dude who's 7 foot tall, 280, 330, And I'm not talking about time. I'm talking about actual weight on the scale, 330. And you just got to deal with that problem.
Yeah, that's your
Usyk,
boy, Carl.
you know what I mean? Big baby type shit. You know what I mean? But Usyk wants them kind of problems, man. This man is he went up to heavyweight. He has of the official, uh, three of the four official world titles in boxing, and just got one more to get. Hopefully, we get that fight with Tyson Fury, but he's trying to conquer not only one time undisputed, but 2-time undisputed. And it seemed like it's become somewhat of a race of who can get to 2-time first. You know, is it gonna be Crawford? Is it gonna be Usyk? Is it gonna be Inoue? You know what I mean? Like it's up for grabs. But who gonna take the number one spot pound for pound, in my opinion? But as far as free smoke, Usyk is that guy. He's that guy. You know, he took the belts off AJ and honored the rematch clause and did it again. Made it clear. If there was any debate, y'all know who the fuck Usyk is at this point. You know? And he's got a bigger problem, literally, with Tyson Fury. This gypsy giant, you know, he conquered Deontay Wilder. And he's got the momentum of a lifetime right now in his favor. And if Usyk is able to get that fight, hopefully, if he's able to get that fight and conquer Tyson Fury, there's no doubt this guy is, you got to put him up there, number one. 2-time undisputed, winning and, you know, undefeated. Just, hey, man, definitely number 2 on my list. And without further ado, man, numero uno is Bud Crawford on my list. Bud Crawford. You know, when we're talking about free smoke, winning in multiple weight classes, undefeated, undisputed, right? Running motherfuckers out of weight classes, you know. Dudes creating streets and imaginary lines in boxing to avoid this, man. You know? He's got to be the definition of free smoke, you know, just the way he moves. You know, I think this year in particular, 2023, boxing, of course, you know, boxing fans are kind of strange. You know, they don't really get behind the big champ shit, as I call it. But I think that when it pertains to the entertainment world and the people that are on the outside who are watching it, whoever high profile, they are realizing who the hell Bud Crawford is. And billionaires know who the fuck Bud Crawford is. You know, people who have a unbiased perspective and just really truly love this sport know who Bud Crawford is and what he represents. He represents that free smoke. Anybody can get it. And when we're talking about already conquering 140, being dominant at 147, knocking everybody the fuck out at 147, you know, and then entertaining the option at 54. Come on now. Come on now. The undisputed champion, Jermell Charlo, and he low-key kind of double talking. Jermell Charlo's low-key kind of double talking about Little Bud. So we're talking about a guy who went from a lower weight class, worked his way up, pound for pound, and still got dudes shook. So if y'all can tell me out of this list, anybody in this list that has ducked somebody or avoided somebody, let me know. Let me know on the chat. Let me know on the panel. About to drop the link. We're here for it.
And the homie got a shot at doing it 3 times.
Say again?
I said, and he got the opportunity to try to do this shit 3 times undisputed.
Who?
Crawford.
3 times.
3 times. He was undisputed
Yeah,
at 40. He got a shot at 47 if that shit happened.
That's
And
true.
if he goes to 54,
yeah. That's true.
he's got a chance to do it 3 times. Inoue too, because I don't think Inoue's capping out at 26. I can see him going to 30.
Yeah, man. So, you know, that was just my particular order. I think that's a solid 5, whatever order you want to put them in. But I'm not saying this is not a pound for pound list. This is just a free smoke list. Like, I think that these guys will fight anybody. You name them, they'll get in the ring with them. They don't have no problem. We can go to Saudi Arabia. We can go to India. We can go wherever you want. UK, Las Vegas, MGM.
I mean,
You know, contract.
I agree with your list, but I don't. You know, I mean, I think you're forgetting Big Baby, because I'm saying,
Oh shit.
I mean,
Wow.
but last comment, you're telling me, we could fly wherever and fight and all that. Big Baby fought just in Tanzania. He was in Argentina. we in Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? You know, with the tainted supplement with AJ, we were in New York. You know what I mean? And so I ain't see Big Baby duck nobody.
Wow.
So can
So
Big
what?
Baby
What?
get a number 5? I mean, what's up?
Definitely not.
Hell no.
Is that what he's at on your list? Number 5?
That's some hate.
This man. Truth is the new hate.
You could throw
Shout
Benavidez in
out to
there. He
y'all
calling
tuning
out
in. Saul
everybody,
up in
man.
here. Go ahead, bro. What'd you say?
I said you could throw Benavidez in there, not in the top 5 though, but he definitely he wants smoke. He wants some action.
So
All
Benavidez
I'm
on the
saying,
6.
can we get an
Yeah,
honorary mention?
who's the honorary mention?
Big Baby, can we get an honorary mention on the seat?
Shit.
Well, he ducked Vada. Well, he ain't ducked Vada. Vada put him in his place, but
We didn't duck Vada.
Vada caught his ass. That's what it was.
got him. Got him.
That's why I don't like talking to UGC people. Y'all not understand. Y'all not folks around here, and I don't.
That nigga melted the cup, melted the needle.
We need to do some playback on that miserable ass video he did. I ain't got no excuses. I apologize. And, it was just that was a miserable ass fucking video he had to do. Icon.
Look, man. All I'm saying is important that we understand, because by your criteria, you don't duck no smoke and you fight wherever. Big Baby is available to fight wherever. We was in Argentina, we was in Tanzania, we was in the Middle East just recently. You know what I mean? So, I ain't seen nobody Big Baby duck. Nobody.
He was on that Chitlin circuit, nigga, trying to get his way back in.
Nobody, buddy.
All right, man. Whatever. Look.
Saul said, I got Canelo on my list, Black. You too, low key. All right. For sure.
Does the person have to be a champion?
Canelo accomplished a lot, but he ain't. Nigga,
we know there's certain people he does, bro. We know that. I mean, I'm not. That's what I say. It ain't a pound for pound list. It's a free smoke list. Like, is he been free smoke or he been having a little
to be on the list?
See what?
Does the person have to be a champion to be on the list?
No. Shakur not a champ.
Well,
he's my number 5 spot.
Let's do some honorary mentions, because I like your 5, but I'll add in my.
Well, I did say, but they do got to be, kind of at the elite level.
No, I got you. So my honorary mentions to your top 5. Honorary mention for Devin Haney.
Yeah.
I would say honorary mention for
Regis.
I like
Regis Prograde.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Honorary mention for Bam Rodriguez. Is Rodriguez's last name, right? Bam.
It's kind of early for him, but okay.
No, but I mean, dude went up in weight, fought what's his name? Quadras, and fought God, what the guy from Thailand name again?
Rungvisai.
Right.
Rungvisai. In a weight that's not his weight. Know what I mean? And then went back down and now the BO belt in his weight. So honorary mention for me would be Bam. Another one for me would be Anthony Joshua. Made a man turn on $100 million. I ain't seen AJ duck nobody. All I know is people.
I'm gonna be honest though, like the Wilder situation, like that whole marinating, that whole A-side, whatever shit, they play games with each other, and that to me was almost equivalent to a duck because they didn't make that fight happen. Both of them, I blame both. That's just me personally.
Not in my opinion.
Okay.
Those are my honorary mention list. That's it from me.
Boy, I had to throw Jerry Miller in there though, for sure.
But hey, look, Jerry Miller should be on the top 5, not in honorary mentions. I find you're not reasonable in whatever, but it's your list, and that's fine.
But to be fair, Gerald hasn't won at the elite level yet, so he's a good little number 8 or 9.
People
Maybe a
don't
top
want to
10.
fight.
I don't know.
People don't want to fight. We can't control that. People don't want to fight.
People don't want to fight him.
Can't fight when you popping dirty.
Yeah, man. People don't want to fight him because he juiced. You think about that? And he 330 pounds, bro. With juice in him.
Why you body shaming? What's the problem with you? I don't understand. I thought we were past
I
body
thought we
shaming.
was the UGC, bro. I thought we was keeping it 100. I mean, just saying.
Right.
He is 330.
All right, okay.
330, bro. I mean, and he did. I mean, he been clean the last couple fights, hopefully. But I still have yet to watch his last fight. Was the volume still up there? The punch volume?
I didn't even watch him against Lucas Brown. What round did he stop him in? They said he stopped him.
I don't know.
I think they said the ninth. Or was it earlier? I don't know. Damn, Grindhard said, hell no, not AJ. Oh, shit. Hell no.
Castro made Deontay Wilder turn on $100 million. And now Wilder over in the Middle East with his hands out. I don't want to hear that shit.
Nah.
And,
Honestly, I agree with you, Colin. AJ didn't duck him. Wilder played himself. Wilder bet on himself, and he put the spacesuit on, and it was a wrap.
How you bet on yourself by taking less money and fighting for nothing? That's not what kind of bet?
That's what they labeled it. Betting on themselves.
Bet on yourself. All right, bro. Anyway, hey yo, I gotta get up out of here. I'm in the office, so y'all be cool. You know what I mean?
You said what?
I gotta get up out of here. I'm in the office, so I gotta act like I'm busy today.
Oh, you gotta act like you're doing something. All right, for sure.
All right, Cog, man, be safe, man.
Peace out, bro.
Tell your boy stay away from them needles.
He was the lad Q was like he was saying that weed shit. Talking about we didn't duck bottom. That boy threw that weed in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he started just speaking that French.
You ain't duck bottom. Oh, okay. Team Miller over there. Shout to Mad Chad in the building.
I ain't got no problem with the list or the honorable mentions. Dev definitely could get the number 6 spot.
Dev.
Yeah, you could interchange him and Shakur if you wanted to. I ain't mad at that.
Well, Shakur has done it in. I guess gave him the nod because he done it in multiple weight classes, and then he came up to Devin's division. So I'm saying, like, Dev he just been in the same spot. He ain't like he went up to 140 challenging Regis or somebody yet. Then I was like, okay, yeah, Devin free smoke. So he has yet to kind of prove that to me on a grand scale of like, I'll go up. You know what I mean? Anybody come in my division, get it. I know at 140, it's free smoke for him. I mean, 135 is free smoke for him, but I don't know. Is it like free smoke at 140 yet? I don't know. You didn't mention your boy T.O.
He got a lot of smoke up there. Yo, T.O., he about to fight Josh Taylor, baby.
T.O. Where T.O. at on the list?
T.O. somewhere in there.
He in there somewhere in the pocket.
He's somewhere in there. Yeah, he cooling. He in the bushes.
He in the weather.
Yeah, he cooling.
He this.
With his little Bud Light and, you know what I mean? Whatever the fuck else he into out these streets.
He out here, man. I seen a little run, some footage of him running. He pumped up for the fight, so I thought he was gonna. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I'm like, well, these niggas cap. This fight ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, man. I was like, shit. He ain't take the Regis fight. He moved on to Taylor though. I'm like, oh, all right, well, he must see. He see something there.
He see something. I mean, that's a good choice. I wouldn't go Regis route. That's the hotter choice. Like, yo, hold up, that nigga got so much momentum. Zepeda, you know what I mean? He just knocked out him, and then come on.
I wouldn't have been mad at it though. If you gonna try to collect these belts, you're gonna have to see him one way or the other.
Yeah, I just didn't like the fact that they was talking all of that shit before the fight, or saying, oh, y'all gonna fight him for nothing, bro. I'm like, get out of here. And then as soon as the fight get put on the table, oh man, that's weak. What more than that? Get out of here, bro. You flip-flopping like a fish out of water, man.
Hey,
Killing me with that.
Hey, I ain't mad at the Taylor go though. Go ahead,
it's a good fight.
Go ahead and go to Taylor.
Better than Sandor. Shit.
Or
This nigga
whoever the
was,
fuck he would have picked.
he swerved the shit out of Barboza. I didn't like that either, man. I'm like, come on, dog. Stop calling people names if you're not serious. That's my thing. If you're not
Hey,
serious, don't
man.
even talk about it.
He went for the head honcho of the division.
Yeah, but why you gotta play games with the other people? Why you gotta play with Barboza? Like, come on, man. Leave Barboza alone if you ain't gonna really go for him. He could have. I think he waited. He lost some time waiting on this nigga T.O. And then T.O. went Sandor Martin way. Or he tried to go to Pedraza.
Well, they were saying, but yeah, and then they ended up filling it with Sandor. But he could have fucking went straight at Barboza if he wanted to make a statement at 140.
Yeah, that's what I felt he should have did, but he swerved. Better be it. Oh, you know what? I kind of slept on Better be it. I mean, nah, I still feel I'm solid by my list because he's still been at the same division too. You know, and then him and Big Boy ain't fought yet. I don't know who's holding that up. I don't know if it's a promotional. I mean, I don't think Better be scared, but still, I don't put him in my 5 spot. Not like that. You know, I mean, shit. I think he's solid at 75, but it ain't like he's gonna go up and do some shit. I doubt it. I mean, he'll beat up Michael. He might fucking slay Badu Jack. So let me hush. He might beat them niggas.
He might if he get up there before he fucking start aging out this motherfucker. The nigga pushing 40.
That's true. That's the thing. So yeah, I mean,
Unless he's a well reserved 40. Shit.
yeah, might be. Bernard Hopkins blood in him or something. I would say Usyk, but he cloud chased Wilder before the Lannis fight. What? I don't know about Usyk cloud chasing. I don't know about that.
I haven't seen anything from him to put him in that category of cloud chasing, man.
Yeah, I doubt that cloud chase shit.
This nigga trying to fight Fury ass, and
Yeah,
this
he's trying
nigga
to fight the guy that beat Wilder. So it's like,
and then the nigga is taking less money and all this other shit to make the fucking fight happen,
yeah.
and go in his backyard to do the shit.
Oh, is that what he's trying to do?
They was talking about it either Saudi Arabia or in the UK. That nigga don't give a fuck where he fight. You know this with Usyk. Usyk fight in anybody's backyard. That nigga hasn't had a home fight in ever.
Right. As a matter of fact, that's probably his advantage, right?
Yeah,
Going to somebody else's backyard because he fight better.
he talks shit right after it. Yeah, even though his English broken as shit.
Get a little better though.
I whooped everybody's ass. Nah, his shit ain't getting better. That shit when he was with your show, that shit was fucking hilarious. Nigga bought him a cheeseburger. You're dangerous. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Well, somebody taught him belly. That's what he called Fury. So somebody taught him that.
It ain't hard to see. That nigga got a gut, but this nigga called
Lost
Chisora
Star
dangerous
said
for bringing some goddamn hamburgers and shit.
free smoke. Chill, got free smoke, man. That nigga swerved Devin Haney too, bro. That's why he got smashed down by Cambosis, man. Get out of here. That boy took the Mando instead of the undisputed route. That shit's still stupid when I think about it. Like, man, that nigga was down for that shit. Oh well. Virgil Ortiz Jr. free smoke. Virgil Duck Crawford. What do you come on, man? Not Virgil Ortiz, man, Chad. Virgil, he didn't. Charles, what you think about that, man?
The nigga left the goddamn sanctioning body he was in to go in a different direction.
To go for the Reggie.
Same thing with
lower belt.
Same thing with Boots, man. Everybody left the WBO route and went in another fucking direction.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's like the supermarket, nigga. You know what I mean? The aisle over here is open, baby. Come over to WBO, man. I can help you over here in this line.
Why the fuck on? Matter of fact, Virgil was at the front of the line over everybody. Over Boots, over Alexis Rocha.
Yeah, he was number one.
Else you want to name?
He was the mandatory number. He was the number one in the WBO.
Man,
and I think Boots was what was he, 2 or 3?
Yeah, something like that. After he got over Castillo, I mean not Castillo, over what's the guy Lipinets? I think when he beat Lipinets, he went up.
Yep, and he chose the IBF route.
Yeah, man. Skip to my Lou. T.O. can't be on it. He still think he was undisputed. Yeah, delusion just is minus points. When you delusional, that's minus points off the gate.
Nigga, that was the Hennessy and the Bud Light.
God, he gonna say God. Nigga. Get out of here with that shit.
You know it was coming. God.
T.O., man. He say that shit every video now, bro. You know, y'all know why I'm so great. God. All right, T.O., man. Y'all know how I lost the Combosis? God, baby. I know. God.
How is Boots on that list when we just said he swerved Crawford, man? God damn. I like Boots too, man.
What's
But
going on, man? That's what I
shit.
said.
He said
It's
free
up for
smoke, man.
debate, but y'all better come real with this shit. Some of these dudes have definitely ducked, and we know on this side. We know who
Free
ducking. We don't know
free
everything,
free smoke
but we
mean
know who ducking.
you willing to get busy. You ain't
Yeah,
willing to get busy when you lead a sanctioned body. You
right.
ready to get busy somewhere else.
Barnhart said, better be not trying hard enough for the Bivol fight. Boxing owner said, I agree he should fight Barboza, but hey, I ain't complaining about him fighting Taylor. Yeah, I'm not complaining about it, but I just don't like him. He be swerving so many different fighters. We're about to show up, bro. And then next thing you know, like, where you at, man? We've been waiting on you. I went a different direction, man. I got off on a different exit. Get your ass out of here, man.
Nigga, the
Shit.
GPS he got lost. Nigga is
I got
rerouting.
lost, man. My GPS, my battery died.
Rerouting.
Cloud ass shit, man. Tim Zoo was on the list. Okay, all right. Tim Zoo. So far he's been showing it, to be free smoke. Tell him to get it over the
I ain't
door.
mad at that. He went at Tony Harrison on some late replacement shit.
Somebody tell that man get a stay busy fight with Fedora. Free
Nah,
smoke.
ain't nobody going that Fundora right now.
Do that shit then, man.
Big old 6'6" lanky ass nigga.
Right. Big old Dawson. Dawson
Yeah,
right
that
at your
nigga.
head, bro.
Shit,
Right there.
if he fight him, shit. I mean, how
That'll
much
let me know. I'll be like, oh yeah, this man is the truth.
how much longer fucking Charlo's out with his hand? Like another 3-4 months or some shit.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, to be honest.
He
He
ain't
said
take
something
no
about
damage
him.
in this fight, so
He said something about in the interview that he was in the cast, then they took it off, and then they put the cast back on. I'm like, huh? So I don't know, man. He said he not hitting the bag or nothing like that yet. So he's definitely got some time.
yeah, he got enough time to jump in and get another fight if Zoo wants to do that. I don't know who the hell he would fight, but shit. Go ahead and Banks. He want a slugfest. Go ahead and get Castano. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, man. I thought about that yesterday. That's a good ass fight, but I don't know if he'll do that. Who you favoring that fight if that was to happen?
Oh, he's gonna sleep Castano because Castano's gonna want to fucking sit there and slug and trade. And he gonna fuck around and get hit with some shit. He gonna walk right
I
into
don't
that
know.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna be honest. Castano kind of slippery.
He is, but
Castano's kind of slippery.
he gets fucking careless. Can't do that in there with a puncher. Zoo proved that he's a puncher. He got in there careless with Charlo. That's how Charlo got his ass. Clipped his ass coming on in.
Mm-hmm. Let me
But
drop the link for the homie. He want to say something.
I think Zoo will fight his ass different. I think Zoo would try to probably walk him down.
Walk him down.
Yeah, I think his
I
approach to
mean, he
go to
walks everybody
Castano
down.
would be different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see no change up. I see Zoo trying to walk him down, jab, body, up top. He definitely right hand heavy. So Castano know that shit's coming.
Good night. What up, bro? Yeah, man. So Ronhart
Bruce
said he'll jump
Gas.
on talking about Crawford and Boots, Regis, Rougarou Progress, Free Smoke. Rougarou.
Yeah, we said Regis.
Yeah, he on my 5 list, but he definitely in the top 10 for sure. He's just one of them ones, bro. Niggas know he one of them ones. Shout out to my dog boxing guy though. Bruce Gas up in here. Big shout out to Bruce Gas. Y'all go sub to him, man.
You could put Cool Boy on that list too, because he hasn't ducked shit so far from what I seen.
That is true. But like I say, you know, when I see guys, man, a lot of these dudes on my list, they done it in different weight classes. They running niggas out divisions and shit. So it's kind of hard to compete with my list, I feel. We got Ben Israel here. What's up,
Nah,
bro?
but Cool Boy sticking around for that Inoue fight. I thought he was going to slide.
Me too. Me too.
Huh? I thought that nigga was going to slide. That nigga was like, nah, we're going to do this one before I move up. Like, all right, shit, nigga, make it happen. And he fighting in Japan.
In Japan, yep.
So he ain't staying in the States to do it. You know what I mean? You want to be a world champ, you gotta be able to travel and whoop ass.
What's good, yo?
We got Grindhard Sports up in here. What's up, bro?
What up?
I'm just chilling, man. I'm just saying, it's like Bud is cool and all, right? There's for sure welterweights that's duck Bud. Like the older welterweights around his age range, like the Thurmans and all of them, they ducked Bud. And yes, it's a prospect, Virgil Ortiz, that's ducking Bud. But Crawford, out of his own mouth, I've never heard the name Jaron Ennis ever come out of Bud's mouth. Now, what happened was the two networks talked about them fighting for a little bit, and Showtime walked off from the deal. That's not a duck on Jaron Ennis. Just because he went and got a vacant IBF strap, because it's looking like Spence might move up and he'll just be the champion and he'll have more to offer Crawford. Like, I think y'all going a little too far with this Bud Boogeyman thing. You know what I mean? Like, there are fighters.
Who said that? I didn't say nothing about Boogeyman. I said this is a free smoke list. That's what I said. That means that these fighters on my list
Boots deserved to be on it. Boots wasn't offered a Crawford fight and he turned it down. That's not a duck.
So what happened?
When was he offered? When was he offered a Crawford fight? When?
So
like Virgil Ortiz was offered that title shot like once or twice. Boots was never offered a fight.
So Boots was never offered a fight. So what his dad was saying and the reports that Steven Espinosa addressed, like, that's all false, because it seemed like you got different information. It seemed like the fight was presented and they didn't like the offer. They wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, entertain the offer. But on Crawford's side, they was willing to make that fight happen on BLK Prime. Are you disagreeing with that?
Yeah, but that's how Showtime negotiate. They want everything in their favor, and if they can't get that, they're gonna walk off. That's
hold
why,
on.
that's why this Ryan Garcia fight is like
so
this.
Stop right there. Stop right there. How do you discredit Crawford and say that he's not free smoke when the offer was there? It was an option to do it.
No, they both are free smoke. I'm just saying Boots is not ducking.
Hold on, but you took a shot at Crawford and said that we trying to make it like he the boogeyman when nobody said that. But what we did say is he free smoke, and you just validated what I just said. You just made our argument. You just made the case that he's free smoke because he was even willing to fight Boots.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, that's not a duck on Boots' record though. The fight just wasn't there to be.
All right, then what about him leaving the sanctioning body?
Of course, a prospect like that is going to get a belt like that, an IBF, an interim belt if he needs to. He should have been had something like that. Ain't nobody.
He should have had something like that, but he could, if he knows that he can't get at. Why would you go at somebody who's backed up? Because you got Errol got Mando's up the ass coming his way.
Listen, that's why BLK Prime and Showtime couldn't negotiate like that, because they couldn't agree. Boots doesn't have a lot to offer right now. If he go get that IBF belt, if Spence don't fight Crawford and leave the division, and he can unify with Bud. And they said, Bozy Ennis Ben said they gonna let Spence and Crawford fight first. And that's really the fight that's supposed to be focused on. I don't see how it goes from Boots ducking Bud. You know what I
Because hold
mean?
on now,
I just
hold
think
on,
that's
Boots
hold on
ain't.
now. Your boy Boots, out of his own mouth, and his daddy was saying, "Dudes is ducking my son. These dudes is ducking me. They ducking us. They ducking us." You remember all of that? And so now you telling us that no, it's not about getting these big fights with these names. It's about, oh shit, let me go after this belt because Spence might go up. Is that what you're trying to tell us? So that's not a duck because he's trying to go after the belt instead of fighting
Yeah,
Crawford, who also has a belt.
Boots Ennis ain't have no say over his career, bro.
You said
Like
what?
Spence or Crawford really have to want to fight him right now in order for him to get the fight. Like, you know what I mean? He don't have that much say so. I don't believe he was presented that fight. I just don't
If
believe
he
it.
has, that don't make no sense because if I'm offering you something on BLK Prime, ain't nobody at Showtime gonna stop me from getting the fight that I want. That's what these fighters don't fucking seem to understand out here. This motherfucker.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
about
man.
Spence and Crawford right now. Like he just
Man, if
don't.
I could leapfrog
Boots not
somebody
even
for
a
a
main
sight at a
event
shot at
fighter.
for
He
a
can
Yeah,
shot at a
say he
title,
want.
I'm leapfrogging.
Look, Boots is not even a main event fighter. He can say he want those guys all he want. He ain't got no say so.
Well, they made an offer.
so if they make an offer to him, he don't have no say so on whether he can take the fight. Is what you tell us?
I don't even think it got that far. Showtime walked away from the deal. They couldn't control enough. And Bud is the clear A side to Jerron Ennis. Like,
Yeah, duh. Yeah, we know.
you
But
know what I mean?
if the opportunity was there, it's not really looking good with your argument that you're trying to make that he didn't duck Bud. And then I was trying to discredit Bud in the beginning when you said, y'all making him like Bud is some boogeyman. Well, I mean, y'all said Boots was the boogeyman, and then they
I
didn't
think
even
Boots
accept
is
the
right
Crawford fight.
now. Boots trying to fight everybody, even Virgil Ortiz,
Wow.
all those other fighters. Boots trying to fight all those guys.
Listen, okay. So he gonna go the WBA route or
Nah,
Stanionis, Duck Boots.
he's the IBF route. Stanionis and Ortiz is the WBA route.
The man trying to
exactly.
get a belt. What top level prospects you really see like that take a fight like Bud for their first championship fight? Let's be real.
When Lubin fought Charlo.
Oh, Adam.
So he was looked at like Jerron Ennis when he was on his way up.
Yep, fought Charlo with only 14
Yep.
fights, my man.
That's a good example right there. And I
I mean,
actually
that's a good example. I just don't think
that's a
Lubin,
real good one.
bro.
David
People look.
David
I
David
mean,
Reed, Trinidad.
do you know the trajectory of Jerron Ennis? I don't think Lubin was looked at like that. Now he was
Yes,
looked
he
at as like,
was,
Yes,
bro.
he
And
was.
to the point where I thought Lubin could possibly beat Charlo, but he got cooked in one round. But nah, he definitely had that type of momentum and that type of trajectory. Yeah, for sure. I was looking at him like he was gonna be the next, champ right then and there. But
I think the pressure for Boots to fight Bud would be if Spence moves up and he gets the full IBF title. That would be the absolute biggest fight he could make. I think it's too early for that. That's just what I think.
it's too early for
There
what?
is people that is ducking Bud. Like all them welterweights his age did duck him.
So your argument is that
But
everybody
I don't
ducking
think
Bud
it's
except
I
for
don't think
Boots.
every single fighter is ducking Bud. You know what I mean? And I ain't in Spence either. You already know how I feel. I think they talking right now. Like a duck
How do you
is like
know, bro?
a
How do you
duck
know that?
is like Canelo. He won't even negotiate with you or nothing. He just gonna move out of division. He
What
never even
that?
Ah,
tried to
hell
talk
nah.
to
Come on,
Carlo.
man.
He never even tried to talk to Andre about undisputed. He just left. Spence negotiated with Bud for 6 months before that Avenesian fight, and he's right back there right now. You see, they ain't announced no Thurman fight, no nothing. He trying to get the fight with Bud.
Lisa, what up? Tahaka, what up?
Sound like a bunch of hope talk. I hope you're trying to make the fight with Buzz, so I don't look bad. This shit, bro. 'Cause you gotta you seem like you in denial about certain things, or you hoping, wishing, because you denying the fact that both side decline the fight with BOK Prime or whatever, however you want to put it. And then with this other situations, it's like, come on, man, with the Spence, you know, first we heard it was 54, and he going to fight Keith Thurman. Now you hope that he working it out with Crawford, but if not, you got to call him out on that shit, man.
Steven Espinoza said they still is talking. They trying to make the fight. But ain't no duck finna try to make no fight with you for that long, man. That's all I'm saying.
Man, something got to shake. Them niggas need to fight.
Luba had a lot of hype before Charlo. Shout out to Lisa Bales in the chat. All right,
But
so
people be talking about
on your list, you got Boots in your top 5, pretty much.
In my top 5?
Yeah, your top 5 free smoke list.
I mean, yeah, I think he should be there because the skills and stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I think of like you got to be like the best too.
It's your list. You can put them on there if you want to. That's your list.
Yeah, because it's hard. Like this list right here is really harder to make than you would think, because like every fighter does have a little situation where they look like they duck, though. Let's be real, except with certain fighters. Like, you name anybody right now, we can go in throughout their career and we can look at something and say that was a duck. Like, I think Andrade was free smoke, but there's people that still hold the Charlo 2013. Like, there's a whole bunch of different stories about that. And now he turning down fights with Zach Parker and Janibek over low money. Like, that shit don't be looking good. Like, all of these fighters have situations where they just, like Bud. Matter of fact, let's talk about Bud. Can we say he ducked Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao signed that contract, and Bud had a fucking excuse and walked away, and he never got the fight.
You gonna get us a source, bro. You can't just say some shit.
All of y'all fucking top 5 lists. We can nitpick anybody, man.
Well, then drop a source, because I ain't never heard that before. Crawford ducking Pacquiao. Never heard that, bro.
He didn't sign the contract. He talking about no proof of funds. What the fuck you mean, no proof of funds? And he really walked off from the fight for that shit.
The only thing I heard was Aaron wasn't trying to make that fight happen whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody walking away from
it. It was like that. But
I never heard nobody walking away from
did turn around. Shit, he was about to fight Spence. He was trying to fight Crawford before that. I swear. Matter of fact, see, I gotta really learn how to start sending you shit and start.
You can drop it
in the chat.
You know what I mean? Just hit a link. Attach the link. Drop it in the chat. Shit, we've been doing that shit for years. We drop links around this motherfucker. Back up what we talking about. Y'all let us know in the chat, man. Did Crawford duck Pacquiao? I don't know. I ain't never heard this. I would love to see some kind of legitimate source saying that he walked away from an offer, and then something about proof of funds. So let me know.
Yeah, because Pacquiao was supposed to get 40 million and Bud was supposed to get 10.
From who? Who was offering this money? Who was putting on the fight? Top Rank. So Crawford walked away from a fight that Top Rank was put together, or was he already with PBC? You talking about when Pacquiao was with PBC?
Yeah, this was kind of recent, bro. This was like a little bit.
Yeah, man. I don't think you got your shit together. You got to get your facts together and your sources and stuff. It seems like you don't really know for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. He said this guy supports that discredited fanboys.
Like the deal collapse. I'm gonna read it right here. I'm gonna make sure it says what I.
Yeah, we roll with sources over here, especially for some strong case like that. I'm like, wait a minute. Never heard of it, says Lisa Bales. Crawford's trying to get 40 million for Crawford, overpriced duck promotions.
I got it right here. I'm finna send this shit right now. How do I send it?
Just put it in a
copy and paste, right?
Post comment. Or go to the YouTube window and post it in the live chat so everybody can catch it. Somebody say you're talking out of your rear end. Wow.
Damn.
Hope not. I hope not, sir.
Let me see.
So IB says, yeah, Bomac told Bud not to sign because they ain't know where the money was coming from.
Right there.
Correct. Manny was getting $4 million and $10 million for Bud. Let me see this. Oh, you put it in private chat?
Yeah, I couldn't see how to put it in the whole chat.
I'll read it afterwards. I'm on my phone. I got 50 million windows open.
Yeah, it's boxing news 24/7. But these writers online though for these websites, they do kind of lean one way or the other.
This is Boxing News 24. It seems like opinionated stuff. But it does say in this, yeah, man, like this is it.
Pacquiao was ready to fight him.
Yeah, I gotta see something more concrete than this report. It's just
4 million or 40 million.
Let me put that in the chat though, so y'all can see it. Go back to the private chat. There we go. But thanks for dropping the link though. As long as we know where you speaking from. They said you was talking out of your ass, so now we know you're not talking out of your ass. You coming from some kind of place with this shit.
I would have been like, fuck that. I would have still signed it. Fuck it.
You would have still signed it?
Manny Pacquiao ass.
So, because I'm still trying to find out, like, this is when he was with the PBC, and he had already left Top Rank, and Bud was still at Top Rank, right? At this time? You said recent.
Yeah, this was around the time Pacquiao's fighting Turner.
Oh, okay. So that was probably with a discrepancy because he's with Top Rank and he couldn't fight. He wasn't no free agent at that time anyway. But I'm thinking about if Pacquiao side was offering it, did he even have rights? Like what was the deal with Bob Arum? Did Bob Arum allow him to, or did Bob Arum prevent that? Because he still got to answer to Bob Arum. He couldn't just call his shots like that. He can call the shots now.
See, now you see where I'm coming from, right? These guys don't be having full control of their careers. To promote it, I got the last say.
But no, you talked about Boots. Boots is not PBC. Boots is not PBC. So that's why, to me, that situation is a little different when you're trying to protect him and like he don't have control. I think that they can make their own decisions. Boots in them. Matter of fact, they was free agents for a long time. So it's just strange to me, still with the Boots thing, like on, if you're trying to make a case still for him. But I know you want to try to find something to say that, oh, look, Bud ducked in the past, so he shouldn't even be on the list to defend Boots. But I don't still see how this is getting Boots off the case. I'm just saying, Bud T was supposed to ask for proof of funds. So I'm just trying to figure out really like a proof of duck.
He wanted the damn fight so bad. Why he ain't just care about the damn fight? I want to fight Manny Pacquiao. Worry about the money later. Shit, you gonna get fame if you knock his ass out.
All right, Bob Arum said he stopped that. So that's all I said. He has a promoter.
Yeah, that was way earlier than that though. That was years before that. Bud realistically could have fought Pacquiao in like 2015 and shit, around the time Floyd did.
Yeah, well, let's proof on one thing I know is a real legitimate source. Freddie Roach stated that these motherfuckers, he said he was not gonna put Pacquiao in there with Crawford. That's this. I can find a source and get that to you. So
yeah, I know
his own trainer's mouth, they was like, no, we were not going nowhere near Crawford. We're not looking at Crawford.
But
so
they ain't want to be online
fight more about this shit than what they actual team say, which is kind of weird.
Pacquiao was making his own decisions. They ain't want him to fight Spence either. He was going to fight Spence.
Yeah, well, when he signed with PBC, I feel like he had to do what he had to do over there. I think he thought he was going to get the Mayweather fight, and they said, no, AB, Keith.
The first part of that article says that the investors they didn't have the revenue to make that shit happen. So how is that Crawford's fault?
Damn. That's why I was like, I'm gonna need a more legitimate, concrete source or something. This shit look like
That's what I'm
opinionated.
saying. That's the kind of duck. That's the kind of duck y'all trying to lay on Boots for Crawford. Like,
No, we're not talking
trust me,
about
man. I
Boots
believe.
was hold
I
on. Boots
believe
was in the
Boots
number one
respect
spot,
Crawford.
bro. We're not talking about negotiating with somebody who not a champ or somebody who not ranked number one or whatever. We're talking about somebody who was ranked number one and
He
got
wasn't
himself
ranked
out of
number
line.
one.
What we
Virgil
talking
Ortiz
about?
always been over Boots in the
But
WBO.
when Virgil left, where was Bud? Where was Boots at?
He left at the same time for the belt. IBF.
You mean he left for this for the same bro?
They both left for them regular titles. Just because
That
he
boy
left
was
the rank,
clout chasing Crawford name and
consider
then
him leaving
opportunity.
the rankings a duck.
Right. So
When
I feel
Ortiz
like
went the WBA route, Boots was number 2. No, Boots was he was either number two, Boots was either 2 or 3. But he was definitely next up because there was no number 1 because Ortiz left. Which would have put him up next. And he ended up going the IBF route. I can't say he didn't duck, but if you had an offer presented to you to go for that WBO title against Crawford,
Trust that
and
shit
you
was
want big names, and a big name is
not
offering you a title shot, you take that title shot.
and one thing, Grindhard Sports, you said something about like there's a discrepancy with Crawford and Pacquiao fight not happening because of proof of funds. But we know BLK Prime got funds, right? We know that. Didn't Crawford get paid
for what fight?
for his Venetian fight? So we talking
I
about
mean,
we're not talking
I
about
don't
somebody
know. I
who
mean,
hasn't
the
already
people
put on
that
an
don't
event.
like him say that he lied and didn't make nowhere near 10 million. I don't know what the hell.
All right. All right. So now he didn't get the money that was all right.
I
I heard
mean, if
Freddie
he
say that
did, that's
too.
a good lick for him. But shit, he probably didn't.
After the way Bud did Horn, Pac-Man, and Earl. Did Horn and Pac-Man, Earl was like, nah. Yeah, shout out to my bro in the chat. Boots could have pushed for the Mando and left.
That's what I'm saying. That's not all the way considered.
He did it. He tried to do it with Spence. What's the difference with doing it with Bud?
I think a duck is when the fight is like really, really on the table and the dude is calling your name and shit. And
The fight was on the table. They sent them an offer.
Man,
like how much more on the table you want to get it?
Bud in no interview I ever seen him even said the name Jerron Ennis.
And you have to. They said,
really
I'm just saying, man. They sent the offer.
He ain't really trying to. He ain't pushing for that shit either. Like
neither is Ennis. Neither is Ennis. Ennis left the whole goddamn sanctioning body. Yeah, it's crickets.
Crickets, nigga.
Yeah, he's not like seriously pushing for the fight. They said a while ago that they gonna let them fight first. They gonna let Spence and Crawford fight first. They don't, you know.
All right, so then now you told us. Now you telling us that Boots is being the nice guy. He want to fall back.
Man, trust me, if that fight was made, a lot of Crawford fans would be nervous around this motherfucker. Trust me.
So what?
Y'all really don't want that fight.
What?
I said, trust me, if that fight really was made, there would be a lot of fans out here nervous as fuck for Crawford. And me personally, I would too, because I don't want to see him get like beat that fucking bad. But he might get fucking beat.
You do got some kind of agenda. I think they write in the chat, bro. You got some agenda. Man, this is boxing, bro. I don't give a fuck. If Crawford and Boots fight, bro, I'm watching this shit.
I'm watching it.
I'm gonna be happy about
shit. He might fuck around and put Bud ass on a fucking stretcher.
So what?
See all that.
So fuck it, man. He wouldn't be the first. He wouldn't be the first one to lead a ring in one of them motherfuckers.
Who cares?
Shit.
Put in the stretcher. It's a good fight.
Shit, let the young man.
Trust me, I never would say I don't want to see a fight at all.
Like shit,
I'm just saying that
if he beat Bud, that's shit. He beat Bud, that's good for him.
All that shit for Wilder about Fury for them 2 years in between that second and third fight. I swear, boy, leading up to that fight, I had nervous energy for Wilder. That's the type of fights that we be needing around this bitch.
Shit, we need these big fights, period, man. So yeah, man, we
fuck
did
You
an
that.
need them
hour.
fights where you be like, damn, my dog probably finna get fucked up in this bitch.
Yeah, get your ass in
Yep.
there, man.
Shit, when if Crawford go up and fight
Crawford
Terrell,
never
nigga,
had an
it's gonna be
opponent like
nerves and
that.
all that shit. But I'm gonna still watch the shit. I ain't gonna try to get online and say, man, hey, that fight should have happened, man. I'm nervous for that nigga.
No, I
Get
would
your
never
ass
say
in there,
nothing
man.
like that, bro.
Hey,
I would
get
Get
your
your
never.
ass
ass
in
in there,
there. You want to go for greatness, nigga? You shit, get in there. You ain't gonna never know until you get in that motherfucking ring.
yeah, man.
All that shit look good on the highlight reel and in the gym, nigga. Do that shit under the lights.
Somebody basically saying Boots is taking the easy road with Spence. Boots sees Spence as the easier task alongside knowing Big Fish. Big Fish hasn't defended IBF strap in like 4 to 5 years. I see the play. So yeah,
Shit, big. He hasn't fought a mandatory period.
not for the WBA or the WBC at all.
Uh-uh.
Not yet.
I mean, all these fighters rather fight Spence over Bud because the 3 belts, the money or whatever. And yeah, it is possible. Could be. It's an easier style to deal with than Bud's. But there's reasons why everybody rather fight Spence than Bud.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
So if that makes you look at Crawford as the biggest boogeyman in the sport, then that's you. There's a lot of fighters in that situation. Why you think nobody want to fight Devin Haney but rather fight Tank? Who in lightweight didn't call out Tank? And who called out Devin Haney?
Yeah, but Devin Haney fought most of the dudes at 35. Tank either bringing up little motherfuckers. This nigga will leapfrog the shit, fight a nigga at 40, and then come back down, want to fight at a catch weight
Even
with a
Shakur
rehydration
Stevenson.
clause.
If Shakur Stevenson had a Tank fight in his face right now and a Devin Haney fight, he liable to take that Tank fight. And he's the hardest one to really like say that about because he is a legacy fighter.
I wouldn't say that. I think Shakur would take the Dev fight because he got the fucking straps.
Yeah, he's a legacy fighter because that's hard to say that about him.
I seen
But
an interview. He said
literally everybody else would rather fight Tank Davis than Devin Haney.
I think Shakur would pick Dev over
Yeah,
Tank.
Shakur probably would take Dev. He's about his legacy. Them the fighters that I fuck with the most. Legacy fighters, not these money Instagram fighters. Oh, who are you? Sell some tickets. You ain't worthy to fight me. I don't fuck
hey,
with
but let
them
me
type
ask you
of
something,
fighters.
Brian Hart Sports. Which would have been the quickest route to become champ for Boots? Going Bud Crawford route or the Errol Spence?
Yeah, the Bud route, because he would have directly got a WBO title shot.
That's all I wanted to get clear. So he chose a slower route that's
Okay,
more
one fight
money down the
slower.
line,
Okay.
potentially.
He's such
But
a
he had a
one fight
direct access to the WBO that was quicker. I think we all understand that part.
Yeah, the easy pass.
Yeah, he had an easy pass right to the WBO. Wasn't gonna be an easy fight, but hey, that was the quickest way he could have got to it. You talked about legacy. You like legacy fighters. Did he take a legacy approach or is he taking a money approach? Boots. He ain't even champ yet.
He getting in position for Spence. If
I know, but you
Spence
just
is the
mentioned
easier
legacy,
play
so
for him, bro. It easier. He on
I'm
the
just
same side
mentioning.
of the street as Spence, and
Okay.
Spence has a little more to offer.
It don't matter
than
when you're a man, though, bro. It don't matter about this side of the street shit, bro. That don't matter, bro.
like he's literally Spence's mandatory right now with that belt.
I know, but he was right there. I'm just saying, bro. He took the path.
He wasn't right there. He wasn't the mandatory for Bud. No,
he would have got the Bud fight before the Spence fight, guaranteed. If he would have activated his shit, if he would have activated the Mando or the WBO, he would have got it. He would have got it. This is a fact. Wasn't nothing getting in the way of Boots, man.
Even if he would have got it, the networks would have fucked it up.
All right, now it's the network.
Sometimes they don't like to do business with the B-side fighter. They like control the stuff. I'm telling you.
This is why I like champions, man, because like when you got a belt and dudes put themselves in position to fight you, you can't though. And if you duck, then you just get exposed. You got somebody who vacated, and you just, you get that tarnish on your legacy. Somebody who avoided the comp. But
that's why this Tank versus Ryan fight happening, and Ryan crying about his rehydration clause. He gonna keep crying all the way until the fight because if he ain't
that's
take
why I
it,
don't like.
if
That's
he
why I
ain't
don't
take it,
entertain
it wouldn't
guys
have been
like.
no fight. It would have
But
been
this is
no
my
fight.
thing. That's why I don't entertain guys like Ryan Boots and Tank so much. Like these guys can manipulate the system because they're not champs. So when you're a champ, there's something to come with that. There's a certain structure set in line to where, like, look, this is what it is. We're weighing in at this weight. It's not no rehydration clause. Once you make weight,
Yeah,
it
he
is what
should
it
have went
is.
and tried to fight
See?
Devin Haney, his little
But
soft
yeah, but
ass.
when you
That's what
don't
his
fight a
ass getting,
champion,
trying to take the money route, his little bitch.
exactly. So I don't
He
respect
could
guys
have been
like that.
fought Devin Haney like 3 years ago.
He could have fought Loma too.
He was literally his mandatory.
At 130, he could have made that fight happen.
He was his mandatory. He was on the zone with him. Like that fight was so easy to make. Ryan told that nigga to his face, "You the last nigga I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight Tank. I'm gonna fight Loma." What he said, and then I'm gonna come back to you.
Yep, he did the same shit Earl did. Keep Diamond, man, Paca. He put the whole list out before the niggas. Like, goddamn, you ain't mention me, huh?
That's what I want to know. After Tank done with this Instagram bullshit fight, all his religion he talk about, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are the two biggest fights for him after this. So let's see if he really stick to that.
He ain't going nowhere near that
They
shit.
offer the biggest money. Devin Haney got all the belts to offer. Devin Haney's opponents get their highest payday every single time. I mean, what doesn't he have to offer Tank Davis? That's the biggest fight he can make.
He ain't taking that shit. He ain't taking that shit. He ain't fighting Loma. He ain't fighting Shakur. Those are 3 fights you can cancel. Tank ain't doing none of that shit. That nigga gonna fight Rolly again or some shit. I don't know what the fuck this little nigga gonna do because this fight with
He's gonna
Ryan,
fight another Hispanic fighter.
because this whole mega fight with Ryan, this is not a mega fight to me. This shit is this is just a step up fight for Ryan in the wrong direction. And Tank, I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
Man, if Tank loses this fight, boy, I don't see how he recovers, man. He cannot afford. Tank has everything to lose in this fight.
He's all right. If he lose, nigga. It's only one.
Man, but lose to a square like Ryan Garcia, he gonna be gone for at least 2 years, man.
God damn.
His ego. He's not gonna be able to take that shit.
And what about Ryan if he lose to a purse carrying ass nigga?
But Ryan's supposed to lose the Tank. So he'll be fine.
Fuck that. He wearing a
be there
purse.
to coddle him. They'll be
Nigga
there.
ask God for the strength, nigga. Shit. Don't lose that purse.
The zone still gonna love him.
Over with after that.
Man, they'll both be fine. It's only one loss. It'll hurt Tank more than it'll hurt Ryan.
Yeah, that's true.
What I'm saying. Tank is the one that got everything to lose.
But Tank got 3 solid fights that if he lose this shit, he can still make money and cool the fuck out. You got Loma, Haney, and Shakur. And I don't think he going there. Nan one of them motherfuckers.
No, nowhere near.
If he lose this fight, he ain't never fighting them.
Shit, he ain't
trying
fighting
to
them now.
remain the money man. If he lose to Ryan Garcia is the new money man.
Shit, Canelo lost a few times and he the money man still. AJ?
Yep.
Yeah, but
AJ
he
too,
made sure he didn't lose to another popular fighter though, so he's still the money man. Bivol ain't popular, even with this win. Bivol ain't that popular. Imagine if he would have fucking lost to Charlo.
Who you said? You said Canelo wasn't popular?
Man, they'd be fucking huge. Nobody cared about Canelo.
He said Bivol.
Oh, Bivol. Oh. Well, shit. Boxing fans knew who the hell Bivol was.
Yeah, we knew who he was, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, like if he was to lose to like another American star, like he's not American star, but he sells the most in America. If he lose to somebody like Charlo takes some of that clout. Takes a lot of that clout.
Man, the last thing we need is for never mind. I ain't want to talk
That's what
about
I'm
them.
telling y'all, man. This boxing shit is all about clout, not about who the best fighter.
Well, maybe for you.
For real, not for me. I'm about the best fighter. Trust me. I don't give a fuck who fight when. Your prospects get in there. You the mandatory. You need to fight that champion. I'm with all that shit. But the people who run boxing though, they ain't with that shit, bro.
Who was the American star outside of Jake Paul? In boxing? What, Tank?
Canelo sell the
American?
most pay-per-views.
Yeah, Canelo's. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Canelo.
I just don't call
But
his ass
he
the
said
face of boxing.
American.
He do too
Yeah, he
much
said
ducking
American.
for me. I can't call somebody like that the face of boxing.
Who, Jake Paul? That nigga's not the face of boxing. I don't know what the fuck that nigga is, but
You two the
niggas,
face of boxing.
niggas, they buy his fights.
Yeah. They know how to market. Got your hat, nigga. They do all kind of shit to market themselves. So they be getting them checks, nigga. Hey, boy, he had Floyd so mad. I ain't never seen Floyd that mad. Not even in a real fight.
Yeah, Floyd tried to get his boys to jump on him again.
You took my hat. You ever took my hat from me?
Floyd don't like that. Jake made money off of that shit. He was selling them hats off of that website. Floyd don't like that. Floyd always gonna want smoke.
That's the thing about it. That's why people like him, because it's a whole nation of trolls out here, and Jake Paul is just one of the biggest ones. So they just all the trolls get behind Jake and like Jake Paul. They just root for the
Yeah, Jake didn't lose no popularity. He didn't get memed or nothing by Tommy Fury. He just got out.
You know why? Because you gotta have a sense of humor about shit, man. Now if he would have acted like a little bitch about the shit, then and cried or something, then yeah, they're like, get your bitch ass out of here. You know.
And what people don't really notice about Jake Paul, he really don't have the judges like that. He got a draw in his hometown against Tyrone Woodley. That white boy looked at that judge. He say, "Man, you from my hometown. You supposed to score for me."
Damn. If Charlo did beat Canelo, I don't see Mexicans buying mall tickets, as that's who really buys Canelo pay-per-view. Yeah, hell no, they're not switching sides. Even if that
his popularity would be through the roof if Charlo. You out of your mind.
In Texas,
Jamal would do like Andy Ruiz and lose.
Y'all would look at Maul so different, even with this 2-year layoff. Y'all be like, man, Maul that's a beast,
man. I just let the nigga fight somebody with a fucking name, man. I'll be happy with that.
Hey, y'all think that picture of Jamal, y'all think that's true? He look like he about 230.
Hell yeah, that's true, nigga. He look bigger than all three of them niggas next to him.
Then his wife probably was right. He might not fight again, man. Because I know he ain't gonna move up to heavyweight, light heavyweight, or nothing like that.
Shit, you don't know what that nigga gonna do. That nigga was fucking nigga went at Bivol.
That's probably why he ran up on Bivol like that.
Yeah, he's bigger than Bivol. Way bigger than Bivol. I'm like, bro,
Maul ready to move up.
Maul better do something. It's going on 2 years. This nigga ain't been in the ring.
Charlos, they got that chin. They got that chin. They can move up wherever they want to.
Not wherever they want to.
I don't know about that. But for
go to 75 then. Nigga.
In order for you to move up, you got to be active.
75. I think Jamal got a great chin, man. I see him get hit flush plenty of times.
Well, Maul got to get his ass in the ring. That's what Maul got.
Yeah, Jamal got to get in there with somebody.
Got to get in the fucking ring.
He got hit by what's that guy he fought? That Mexican guy. Hey, who you comparing him to? Who is he getting hit by? He ain't getting hit by Canelo. He ain't getting hit by Beterbiev or Benavidez. So I mean, we don't know how great
Montiel, bro. Just because they're not a top fighter, they can have elite power.
I'm not saying it. You said chin. You said his chin is, like he gonna be able to just.
Yeah, the people. He didn't fight nobody, but some of them nobodies had some real pop. Just because you're a nobody,
nobody's can punch.
Montiel got a super high knockout ratio. Whatever fight he wins, he knock your ass out.
A nobody who fought nobody, man. All right, Charlo is big as Zerdo.
Yeah, nigga need to get the fuck.
That's a good fight. Might as well.
Yeah, shit.
Zerto can fight.
At a catch weight and shit.
Yeah, there's a few
190,
fighters I can
193.
think about that's never been champion, but they will put your ass out.
Deserto versus Jamal, 193. Catch weight.
Damn.
Fuck it.
That
No,
nigga Zerto.
Zerto leave it
With
like
a
heavyweight.
5-pound rehydration club.
That nigga Zerto gonna fucking pass that shit.
Yeah, Zerto said he wanted to
He like,
fight
y'all
Makabu a
niggas.
little while ago.
He like,
Maybe
y'all
that's
got me
why
always
he moved
fucked up.
away.
That
He was
nigga
like, I was just
Zerto.
trying to body Mazzano. Y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah, he seen Badu Jack get that lick. He want to move up.
It's time for him to move up, dog. Before he fought Bivol, the nigga was fucking 204. Nigga rehydrated to 204, dog, and beat the dog shit out that dude.
Yeah,
Zerto's
he was
big,
too
man.
slow. I knew Biffle would school him easy.
Like Zerto's a big fucking dude. Like I don't know how that nigga was making 68.
I got Biffle over Better Beef too. He gonna school Better Beef.
I got the
Biffle is
beef too,
just
but that fight gotta
too much on
happen.
the high. He's too much on the high right now. Better Beef ain't fucking with him. And Better Beef is actually good at cutting off the ring and stuff too. Anthony Yard, he got stuck in that corner a couple times.
They just need to make the fucking fight happen.
Yeah, but Better Beef, he don't care, man. He letting these sanctioning bodies just throw all these mandatories on him back to back. He ain't really pushing for that shit like that. And Bob Arum, he don't really care. He like shit. Bivol got to find his way to ESPN. He ain't trying to really do no business with.
What they need to do is find their asses away in the ring and get this shit on.
That side of the street shit is so fucking annoying, dog.
Yeah,
Shit stupid, nigga. Yeah, man, I'm gonna close this one down, man. I gotta get back to the fam, but I just figured I'd do this one. So yeah, my son already starting to trip. So shout out to Charles, man. Yuli X in the chat, Grindhard Sports, and you know, everybody that tuned in for this one. Caught the playback. Charles, you got anything before we go?
Nah, I'm good money,
Yeah,
man. I'm about to go eat a sandwich.
Appreciate you to let me slide on.
Yeah.
Let's go around.
Yeah, I'm about to eat something, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all
All
have a
right,
good one,
be
man.
safe, man.
Peace out.